So yesterday, some big news dropped on the Majors situation, that being that his entertainment manager has dropped him. Talent manager, Entertainment 360, has dropped Jonathan Majors, several sources tell us. The recent move by Majors' longtime manager comes 3 weeks after the magazine Dream Star was arrested. Now, there's more to it than just this because, well, some news just dropped a little bit ago, and that's that he has been dropped from several projects now, including The Man in My Basement and Texas Rangers ads. So yet another ad. What really bothers me about this is the fact that he hasn't even gone to court yet. And, I wonder, how hard is the case against him? I've explained this in other videos, and I'm going to talk about it again. This case is not so cut and dry. There are situations where women will do things to make it look like the man did stuff to them to get him in trouble. Now, I'm not saying that it did or didn't happen in here. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm not going to just throw someone under the bus for something like this without seeing all the facts, which nobody has seen yet. Not one person other than the district attorney. And Jonathan Majors' lawyer knows what is going to be presented in this case. That's a fact. So until we know all the facts, nobody should be firing him. But that's the world that we live in now, where you could just get fired off of an allegation. Unless, of course, you're Ezra Miller. Now, Ezra Miller, you want to talk about double standards in Hollywood. Ezra Miller has been convicted of a couple of things, and he has a lot of allegations against him, particularly that little cult he was running. Don't forget, the police referred to his home as a cult. There was a lot of really weird things going on in that house, particularly the notes about a baby that had bullet casings for chew toys. That's not something that I think probably goes over well with most people. But Ezra Miller is still working. Nobody's dropping Ezra Miller from anything, are they? But Jonathan Majors, well, he can go. Jonathan Majors should have put a dress on. All of this would have went away. Let's read what happened. Exclusive, Jonathan Majors has been dropped from a slew of projects we hear on good authority, including Protagonist Pictures' feature adaptation of the Walter Mosley novel, The Man in My Basement, an ad campaign for the Texas Rangers, as well as an unannounced fifth season's Otis Redding biopic, which the Emmy-nominated actor was circling. This latest on Majors comes out in the wake of yesterday's news, which I just went over with you. Could be a lot going on here. The NYCDA, we've heard a lot about these losers over the past couple of years, particularly how they just let people go. NYC is a shithole. It wouldn't surprise me if the guy is moving forward with this court case, because, by the way, it's hard to do a court case like this when the supposed victim refuses to cooperate, which is the case because she's saying none of this happened. So the idea that this DA is just doing this to make a name for himself because Jonathan Majors is a big star isn't that far-fetched to me. Also, let's be clear on something. I'm sick of cancel culture, okay? You're going to destroy this man's life over an allegation. Now, if he's guilty, he's guilty. But until he's proven guilty, he honestly shouldn't be losing work. But he is. That's the world we live in, cancel culture. I don't care if you like him or not. Just because he works for Disney doesn't mean he should be destroyed, okay? So, surprisingly, Disney has not fired him yet. At least as far as anyone knows, he's still working for Marvel. I don't know. I'm starting to think that they might fire him because they've fired people for a lot less. But like I've said, Ezra Miller can do pretty much anything. They don't fire him. Nobody cancels him. In fact, the media has covered for him. Jonathan Majors gets an allegation and an accusation, and it gets recanted. Now, maybe there's enough evidence to make him look awful, and he's guilty. That's a different subject. And then if that's the case, then do whatever you want. But until all of that comes out, he shouldn't have this happen to him. Nobody should. But this is the culture that Hollywood has created. So that's what's going on now. Several projects now firing him, and he doesn't have many left. There's one with Spike Lee and the MCU stuff. And Disney, a bunch of cowards. I'm honestly not expecting them to keep him. So we'll see what happens as time unfolds. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.